Shalom guys! Welcome to another video with your boy Moose. Today we are going to be removing the stock mud flaps off of the truck. I just got some new wheels as in my last video, and I noticed when I turn, I can't turn as sharp without rubbing pretty dang hard on the front wheels, and so to counter that, I'm just gonna remove the mud flaps completely. I think it'll look really good, but yeah, so when I turn, you can see there's already not a lot of room. So when I turn, it's catching those and really kind of starting to beat them up. So I'm just gonna take them off completely. I think I'll just go ahead and remove all of them because I feel like it would look really weird if I only took the front ones off. So that's gonna be today's video. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in, and to take off these guys here, you're going to need a T15 torque bit, which is just gonna be this guy right here. So that's gonna remove this screw, and this screw, and you can already see right there where my tires have been rubbing. So we'll take that off. There is one small little what is this? Oh, it's a 1/4 inch nut there, and so I've got the nut driver for it. So we'll go ahead and get that removed, and that should pop this guy right here right off. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, that was adventure. So they have sticky tape here, but you should be able to just bolt everything right back to the same holes that it was bolted into initially. There is this piece, and it kind of like slides off. It'll slide off from behind on this little guy. You just want to be careful when you're pulling it off. And then this is that little plastic piece there. So I think it'll look a lot better with just that on there, and then I'll hopefully be able to get that cleaned up nicely so it doesn't look like trash. But that just took out and gave me a lot more clearance. All right, so I just learned you can pull these little white pieces out of the body. Go ahead and pull those out, slide them back in there the way they're supposed to be, otherwise you're not going to put them back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap this back on and clean up this mess, and we'll see how it looks. And then I'll go ahead and start cleaning up all the others. Alright guys, and there's your finished product. This should just pop right back into place as if it never was taken off. And then I put all 3 screws back. I know that some of you are wondering why I put that one back in there. As far as I know, this one screws into this wheel well panel, and so I want to make sure that that stays as strong as possible, and that way it's not, coming loose, falling apart, getting water behind it. All right, so now we are on the rear mud flaps. Now, these guys aren't terrible to do. They're pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. You literally only need, the biggest thing you're gonna need is your T15, your 1/4 inch socket, little ratchet, then I do have a flathead screwdriver, and that should be all you need to get these things off. They're pretty easy. I do recommend putting the screws back where they were initially, because they are holding in that wheel well liner. So you've got 3 screws you've got to remove here, or excuse me, 4, here and back there, that guy. Then there is one more, right there, that guy, that you got to remove. Otherwise, this back one comes off super easy. Now on this front one, it's super easy as well. You've got this screw here and that screw there. Now you do have this white plastic piece. What that is that's a pop hook. So what it does is it pops through and hooks to the other side. To get that off, you're gonna wanna get a pair of needle nose pliers, pinch the 2 hooks, and basically push it back through. And that should get that piece out. All right, so I have noticed when you go to undo this bolt on the rear mud flaps, that the piece that holds the screw up in there does fall off. It goes up into this metal frame piece that holds it nice and tight up there, so definitely put it back on, but it tends to fall off. So basically what you're gonna wanna do is line it up, and then line it back up, and then tighten the screw in there at least until it catches, and then you're gonna hold your hand up there and tighten the bolt so that it doesn't spin on you. that's taking off the stock mud flaps off the 2015 Chevy Colorado. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it helpful. If you didn't, I'm super sorry. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram below, and you guys can hit me up and shoot me a message if you have any questions. Please feel free to message me and I'll answer them the best that I can. Seriously, thank you so much for all you do. Remember, take what you can and give nothing back.
Now, bring me that horizon.
I'll make you regret it! Mom, when I think I love you, I think I love you, so.